o'clock now, and it's dumped to, well, first I dumped it to 9, and then it crept back up to 9.5. I dumped it again, and it's sitting at 8.5 right now. And basically the fan behaves the same on Joe's suit. When I first turned the power on, or just prior to that, he's drawing 0.6 amps. It goes off scale high for a few seconds, falls back down to about 2.6 or 2.8. Motorboats around there, averaging a peak to peak, I'd say, of about 0.1 amps for about a minute and a half. And then the amplitude of the oscillation begins to decrease, and the average begins to go down until several minutes later it just flat quits altogether. We've cycled it about 3 times, I believe, with the same results, and then the last 2 times I've cycled it, it has gone off scale high and then immediately come back down to 0.6. Over.
And Roy, we haven't talked about landing for several days. Presume it's still 2-2 at Edwards, is that right?
This is 15. We terminated the charge on battery B.
Roger, 15, we copy.
Roy, just for information, we're showing an impossible situation with the airlock press on Spec 66 is 15.8 with an up arrow. And cabin press at 15.3, and I guarantee you the door's still open, so.
Still station on 2 for MSG.
Go ahead on 2.
Looks like we're getting organized, and we'll go ahead with the PTC now. Do you have any preference on which jets to use?
Roger, we'd like to use the BD jets.
Understand, BD, I guess that'd be B2, D2, huh?
Say again, Al.
Guess that means you want us to use B2 and D2, huh?
That's affirmative. And we'd like you to hold the spin up until we, okay, we're able to give you a go for spin up now.
Okay, understand, the rates are favorable for spin up now.
That's affirmative.
Bill, we're coming up with a list of questions for you on the EVA suit work, and we'll just catch that piecemeal as it comes to us.
Okay, if they're simple, just ask them to us. Otherwise, if they're complicated, you can write them down for us. And we'll hold off on any of the suit work if it comes up before we talk to you.
And we're trying to get everything consolidated and get a cohesive set of questions to ask you before we come to you with them.
That sounds real good. Appreciate it. Let me have...
And Roy, we have changed address IDs for the PPO2 Alpha and Bravo on the backup caution warning to 3.75 for temporary, so we won't get harassed here. Okay, see you there.
Spec 18, 2 circuit breakers 3.
remote switches and standby. So would you like us to go to step 3?
Roger, that appears to be the problem. Stand by and I'll see what we want to do. Okay.
'Incidentally, Bob, just for the record, my SOB check day before yesterday came out at 3.5 PSI.
This is Houston. We can terminate the battery Bravo charging.
Roger.
I'm 6-2, go.
Roger, you're loud and clear, and anything else to report?
No, we're going to make another approach. We're going to make an approach, go into the clouds about where we think the vehicle would and see where they can see the ground and report that, and that'll be it.
Okay, real good. And have you encountered any turbulence at all?
It's slight turbulence up here at 430.
Okay.
Top, but it's not very much. I don't think the orbiter would notice it.
Roger.
I'm going to take down a network line here for 20 seconds. We'll be back up with you after that.
All ready?
Now we know that one of them wasn't 5 falls.
Say again?
Roger, we noticed one of those didn't have 5 falls on it.
All right, did you get the parking angles on both the pieces?
Roger, we got them.
Hi, we're still here. Okay, star 45 at 21, angular error 0.01. Delta X's were plus 0.09er, minus 0.05, plus 0.07. Delta Y was minus 0.04, plus 0.01, minus 0.19er.
Delta Z, minus 0.15, plus 0.11, minus 0.23. Wait to execute it at 04074230, over.
Roger, we have all your P-52 numbers, Al.
Delta P is plus 0.4, and we're going to secure the high gain and give you Omni Bravo.
Roger, 15, we copy. Completed using up the last of the film on the pan camera. You may now go pan camera mode standby, and after 1 minute, pan camera power off for step 6. Over.
Okay, understand. Camera standby and 1 minute off.
Roger, you're 5 by, and I'd like to give you an overview now on the chute troubleshooting.
Okay, I'm hanging here in the suit. I don't have the helmet on yet, but I do have everything else connected. Gloves are on.
Okay, good. Okay, the basic plan is, after we get Joe's EMU configured properly, we're going to depress the airlock to 9 psi and have you do some troubleshooting on the fan and see if we can get it to operate better in the lower pressure. That's the basic purpose of the thing.
Okay, that's pretty much what I had guessed, although I guessed you might be going to 5.
Okay, well, good try, and of course we would also hope as a side light that your pressure regulator would work better than it did last time, and one condition for this whole test is that it work as well as it did before.
Okay, I understand.
Okay, now I gave you the configuration for the EV2 suit over Guam. Do you need me to repeat that?
No, that's fairly simple. You want essentially the helmet and the lower torso out of here, and you want the LCVG connected. That's the main part of it with the purge valve open.
That's affirmative, and make sure you've got power to both suits.
Okay.
Okay, now, on page 3-2 of your EVA checklist, I'll go over the changes on that page.
Standby 1. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Bill, first of all, you can delete any reference to free breathing in column 2 and 3. Secondly, under IV1 procedures in column 3, you can delete the first 5 lines. Okay, then under airlock depress, obviously change the 5 to a 9, and following airlock depress valve closed, we want you to add O2 actuator to press. Then you can delete the rest of the page. Did you copy that, Bill?
Okay, Roy, did you copy me?
No, I didn't copy you. Did you get all those changes in column 3?
I'm reading them back. IV1, all of his stuff up there is scratched. And mid-page where it says AW82B, airlock depress valve 5, change 5 to a 9, and all other references are to 9 psi. And after airlock depress valve closed, O2 actuator press, and then delete the rest.
That's affirmative. Now, the rest of the procedure follows. After you have depressed the 9 psi, we want you to cycle the EMU2 fan switch off and then on. and check the current on the panel. It should read 2.5 amps nominally. If the current drops to a steady state of 1 amp, you will of course know that the fan has dropped off the line. If that happens, we want you to cycle the fan switch off and then back on again, and keep repeating the procedure for 30 minutes.
Okay, Roy, understand. I'm going to take the EMU2 fan from off to on when I get to 9 psi. I'm going to check the current should be around 2.5 at that point. 1 amp is the fan being off. If it's off, I will cycle it for 30 minutes, and if it's on, I leave it run for 15.
That's affirmative.
Roger, Roy, and we're in the middle of the LVLH test, and it's really well behaved, working very well. And Roy, I gave it that 1 pulse and roll, but it sure doesn't look like it's getting 10th of a degree per second. It's rolling in the roll, but I don't think I got a 10th of a degree per second on that 1 pulse. Okay, you want me to hit another pulse then?
Okay, Roy, and I've just got into the hard upper torso, and I'm on the hardline comm now.
Take that 1.
Roger, read your line clear, Madrid. Stand by for some keys. Madrid, contact
100%.
Roger, Madrid, take it.
Motor PPO2 caution warning.
Yeah, the PPO2. Have you gone back to 3.6?
Again, Bob, you're coming through broken.
Yeah, Bill, have y'all gone back to 3.6 on the PPO2 caution warning?
No, we haven't.
Okay, thank you.
I think what you hear is somebody's wireless comm battery going bad.
Okay.
Roger, it's stereo deal. Still barber pole. Okay. Operate. Still barber pole. Okay, power on and we have a continuous barber pole.
Give us the words overview and then we'll copy.
Okay, overview as follows. Return to nominal cap at day 4, 02 hours and 10 minutes.
We'd like to select Omni Bravo now. Houston, Omni Bravo.
Start that on 3.
Sure, Huntsville's with you on 3. Just letting you know, those gloves should be attached to the sleeves that you're retrieving in the procedure.
Sorry, say again?
The size 5 gloves you're looking for should be attached to the sleeves that you're retrieving in the procedure.
Okay, yeah, I looked in that drawer and they weren't there, so let me talk with Drew. He may have temp stowed them in a different place for me.
Okay, copy that. In the meantime, we'll look down here as well.
Copy.
Okay, you want the O2 actuator cycle 10 times to what? Press, I assume?
Roger, Carl. When the rates look like they're down again, we'll try PTC again. Roger, we'd like to have you verify that all the vents are secured before we spin it up again. Good work. And 15, in this damping process, we'd like to make sure that all of the jets on 2 adjacent quads are disabled. Roger.
I cycled 10 times from off to IV, and the first 9 times the pressure went to 0.4 on the PGAP indication on the digital. The 10th time it went to 0.5. I did an 11th time, which came back to 0.4. Each time in cycling back from IV to off, about halfway back you hear a poof, very much like you hear on the SOP check. And at that time, the PGAP indication jumps up to about 2.2. It does not occur going from off to IV. And if you stop and hold the select lever in the pulse position, as I call it, the pressure will rise to about 2.9 to 3.0 and stabilize, and the position will indicate ampersand, ampersand, blank, echo. Over.
I think he's still hoping for an EVA.
Hey, Michael, a quick question. If you could check with FAO and tell me when the critical growth experiments to be turned off.
And you might make a note that it looks like the PLT's WCC unit at number Bravo, that's Bravo, has gone south on it. It was really getting scratchy and bad. We changed out the batteries. I haven't done any more on that. It probably ought to be just looked at when you get back. I'm on a hardline HIU sitting in the PLP seat, and I'll just kind of use a hardline all the rest of the evening till bedtime.
And we have nothing for you.
Okay, we'll just keep standing by then.
Roger.
And Roy, we've left the suits locked up the way they were in the airlock. Go ahead.
Station on 3 for stowage.
Go ahead, Alex, with you on 3.
Yeah, so as predicted, the 4257 is empty now. Do you want me to put that back in the empty CTB location, or do you want me to keep it in Columbus?
No, that's fine. You can put it back in the empty CTB pantry at your preference.
Very good. That's where it's going.
Houston, 15 sitting in your land.
Roger, that last comment was to give us Omni Charlie.
Roger, Charlie.
This is Houston.
Houston, 15, go ahead.
Your spacecraft rates are low enough now to spin up for PTC, but we'd like for you to verify first that all of your dumping has been finished.
Carl, we'll
hold off for a little bit here and finish up the dumps before we go into PTC.
Roger.
Okay, I understand. You want that from off to IV?
That's affirmative.
Okay, Bob, I'm transmitting from the aft flight deck. Can you read me?
Going over an unbelievably clear part of Africa right now, Bob.
Again, what step on 3-2? Don't move it. Understand, 2-2, 2-3, and 3-2 stop before the EMU purge. Okay.
The CDR is off the loop right now. What's the plan if the rig does break loose?
Nope, I missed that because one of them actually said open both, shake gently for 5 seconds. So yeah, I just missed that. I'll go back and do them again. But let's go ahead and do 1037.
For the 1037 Delta, we need to add a second tube. That's going to be still serial number 1037, but it's tube number 2. And the directions there are open the green clamp and shake gently for 120 seconds, 120.
Okay, 1037, number 2, gently for 120 seconds after opening both. And then now that I've had all this practice, I'll go back and get it right.
Okay, copy all. And it's not both on that one, it's just the green clamp.
Open the green clamp, 120 seconds gently.
Okay, Carl, I'm ready to copy flight plan change relative to the UV.
Roger. The change is the same as I gave you before. When you're shooting the Earth, 2 frames with filter 2, what was formerly 2 frames with filter 2, exposure time 20 seconds. In the future, it will be 1 frame filter 2 with an exposure time of 20 seconds, and 1 frame filter 2, exposure time 2 seconds. And the following is the places that this occurs in the flight plan in the future. First is page 3-38, line 17,
I believe we've probably passed that one already. The next one is negative. We haven't passed that one yet. The next one is page 3-57, line 16. The third is page 3-167, both at 1:23 hours 49 minutes and 1:23 hours 56 minutes. The next is page 3-352, line 16. The next is page 3-378, line 16. And the final one is page 3-402. Parenthesis, it says here, Earth UV, line 16.
Roger, I copied all of that, Carl.
Roger. This is Houston. I understand that you use the present roll. The one you have now, I believe, is 169.6, and then the other two numbers give you pitch and yaw.
I'll wait for him. Roger, Carl. Thank you. And Houston 15, we're moving over to PTC out2 now.
Roger, 15, we copy. This is Houston. We'd like to have a LEM CM Delta P whenever you can check that number for us.
Okay, Carl, stand by one.
Station on 2 for conference, logging into SSC 11.
Copy all, Alex, and they're standing by on Space Ground 4 for you, or Paradise on 4.
Thank you, searching support.
Power down. Confirm. ICS there too, and I will ask the forward team to perform the sampling after we get confirmed.
Okay, Roy, good news and bad news. Good news is the doors closed absolutely nominally as far as doors went, and they are closed and buttoned up. During closure, when the stop, just to the point where I stopped its motion to make the check, the AC overvolt came on, and the AC volts light came on, and AC1 phase Bravo dropped off. It is showing less than 50 volts and 0 amps. I got into the Orbit Ops pocket checklist, I stopped at step 2, thinking you might want to watch me bring that back on the line. Over. It's your call, Nut. I haven't hit the bus loss problem yet. Do we lose any important data between now and then that you might want on, or any switching that you want it done?
And Houston, the LRP and CDR have recycled their program and so we're issuing
Okay, understand. And how do you want me to take EV2 suit down with me? Do you want it just on SCA and the fan off?
That sounds good, Bill.
Okay. Understand it. Do you want me to go to 9 PSI in press or IV? And Roy, if you're still there, I just started the 12-minute purge. Okay, we'll see you at Botswana.
Now 8,200 miles from the moon, and the crew should be in the midst of an heat period, and we plan to put them to bed at 228 hours, or about 1 hour from now. Prior to that, they'll put the spacecraft in a stable attitude and then start it rotating slowly so that it gets equal exposure to sunlight and darkness. This is to maintain the proper temperature equilibrium. Dave Scott inquired a while ago if we were planning to do mid-course correction 5, and that's a mid-course correction opportunity at 238 hours 46 minutes. And the flight dynamics officer reported at that time that yes, we did plan to do mid-course correction 5 based on the preliminary data that we have, the preliminary tracking information. That burn will be about 2 feet per second, which would be performed with the reaction control system thrusters.
Madrid Comtech Net 1. Houston Comtech testing 1, 2, 3, test out. Good, Houston Comtech. Oh, Roger, I copied your first 2 keys. I don't know what exactly you put, but it's off there. On a 3 count, Madrid.
Roger, Carl, we got the gyro torque and angles up at the B-52, and we'll torque them out in a minute. Roger, we've copied them. 58 down here on the SBS oxidizer, and that's normal at this time. We expect it to be a bit low because of absorption in the helium.
Okay, thank you.
When you doff your biomed harnesses, we'd very much like to have you double check those sensors. We've been getting poor readings in respiration from all three of you, and we'd like to have you report any anomalies in how they're rigged on you.
Roger, we'll do that.
You can send that down with the evening report.
Okay. And it's really a contortion act pressurized in here to reach that switch and read the meter. Here comes the next one.
If you still want to troubleshoot your aft mission and event timers, we got some good places for you to check.
Okay, go ahead, Bob.
Okay, Joe, the first one is on panel L4, row K-back. AC2 phase Charlie, lighting numeric, OS circuit breaker closed.
Okay, what? Hey, Bob, wait a minute. I'm getting terrible static. Hang on a minute. Okay, Bob, say it again.
Okay, Joe, that's on panel L4, row Quebec. AC2 phase Charlie, lighting numeric, OS circuit breaker should be closed.
Okay.
Okay, while you're troubleshooting circuit breakers there, you can look overhead on 014 and 015 row Bravo. On 014 row Bravo, you should have main A event timer aft circuit breaker closed.
Okay.
Still with me, Joe?
We got the worst looking spacecraft in the world right now. We got a lot of storage to do.
Anytime you have the time to copy down about 6 lines of information, I could give you a general update on the UV filter photography.
Okay, stand by, one call.
And 15, we'd like to have you verify that the wastewater dump has been terminated.
That's to verify.
My suit is indicating 4.2 on the gauge, 4.1 on the DCM right now, although that's still probably from the bleed down with the overpressurization, so I'm not sure the regulator is locked up yet.
clamp.
That's right, that's what that means.
Right, Capcom's hearing it just a little fainter than it was. Roger.
Station on 2 for the Velcro tabs.
Value of 3.60 on PPO2 Alpha and Bravo to 3.70. What does that come out in actual PPO2?
Stand by, we'll let you know.
Okay.
We're about 20 seconds LOS, and we'll be seeing you Yargadee at 22. And for your information, Bob, and answer your questions, the 3.7 volts on PPO2 is a 3.7 PSI in PPO2.
Okay, super.
Starts with my O2 actuator to IV and then inner hatch normal.
Most starboards have been trailing edge up most of the day. Right now, we can't see, but when it gets daylight, we'll take a look. Will be left GPC with through. Good, thanks. Mike, I think we're pretty well under control. We got most of the stuff stowed. It's not very neat, very pretty, but we still got a good amount more to go. It's unbelievable how much stuff we had left out here from the that confusion on the EVA and the starting and stopping on the stowing of that thing. It's 6 o'clock. You know where your orbit team operators are. We're still packing away up here.
Station on 3.
We're with you. you on 3.
And appreciate you guys catching that in the half CTB for, I think it's the best, the mini PCR activity. The gather I have will be 5075.
Copy 5075, thank you.
Okay, Roy, good news and bad news. Good news is the doors closed absolutely nominally as far as doors went, and they are closed and buttoned up. Closure, when the start, just to the point where I stopped its motion to make the check, the AC overvolt came on, and the AC volt light came on, and AC1 phase Bravo dropped off. It is showing less than 50 volts and 0 amps. I got into the orbit ops pocket checklist. I stopped at step 2 thinking you might want to watch me bring that back on the line. Over.
Roger, and stand by and we'll take a look at it. Columbia Houston, we'll have to wait until Hawaii to get data, but we would like for you to wait and let us watch it.
Get your call now. I haven't hit the bus loss problem yet. Do we lose any important data between now and then that you might want on, or any switching that you want it done?
Roger, if one of you guys has time, we have what may or may not be the last iteration on troubleshooting the pan camera this afternoon. Over.
Okay, have at it.
Okay, step 1. We'd like to know, you can give us these afterwards, but the first step is to determine the status of the service module Sector 1 AC2 circuit breakers on panel 181. Those are 3 circuit breakers. Number 2 is to determine the status of the pan camera mode switch. Number 3, after these have been done, pan camera mode standby. Power on, talkback barber pole for 2 seconds, then gray, and then stereo. Number 4, pan camera mode operate, talkback barber pole for 2 seconds, then gray. Number 5, operate pan camera until misspin cues or until the beginning of the sleep period. And number 6, on misspin cue, pan camera mode to standby. And after 1 minute, pan camera power off. Over.
Okay, Bob, you clipped the first part of number 5. Say again, please.
Roger, number 5 says operate the pan camera until the ground gives you a cue or until the beginning of the sleep period, and we'll give you a cue.
Okie doke, stand by a minute.